Scrapbooking Buddies, Debbie Martin here. Welcome back to the February edition of the Savvy Scrapbookers. If this is your first time joining us, each month Nicole So, Donna Gus, and myself collaborate on a series of 3 videos. We take a paper pack, stickers or embellishments, and divide it up, and we each make 2 pages so that you can complete 6 pages in all. This month we are using the Birthday Jubilee and the Birthday Jubilee Artsy Add-Ons. Thanks for joining me today. Let's get started. These are the 4 pieces of paper you're going to be pulling out. So you need to grab the one with the cupcakes, this beautiful diagonal blue line. It has the candles on the back. And the 2 base papers we're using today are the blue watercolor and the orange watercolor. So you can set those aside, and let's start by cutting this. So our first cut is going to be 5 by 12. Let me pull this in here for you, 5 by 12. And we are going to put the paper in correctly where we can see the cupcakes are correctly in our trimmer. So we're going to do, make sure that's nice and lined up straight, 5 by 12. And we're going to do another 5 by 12. And we're going to set this aside because we're going to do something with that in a few minutes. So there's your 2 5 by 12s. And then we need to take this, and our first cuts, we're going to do 2 1/2 inch by 12. So 1/2 inch wherever you want to do that. That looks good. And one, oops, didn't go all the way through. Hate when that happens. Let me grab my scissors. And, or I can put it back in there and trim it off. I don't know, sometimes it's just easier to grab your scissors. Grab your scissors. We're going to do that one more time. Another 1/2 inch, which is right there. Line it up on the line. Perfect. Now what we need is, we need 6 3 by 3s. So we're going to take it to the 3-inch line, turn it sideways. Hope everybody's having a good day. 3 by 3, 3 by 3. So there's 4. So we're going to need to do 2 more. And we're just going to take it all the way like that and do a 3 by 3 and a 3 by 3. Okay, set that aside. And now what we need is we need 6 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. So the 1 3/4 line is right there. Let me make sure you're still lined up so we can see. So the 1 3/4 line is right there. And we're going to do 6 of these. So it's 1 3/4, and we just take it to that line each time. I'm loving the Birthday Jubilee. Very, very fun line. It doesn't have to be birthday. It could just be celebratory too. But it's just fun. So don't forget to hop over to Donna and Nicole's page. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and now we've got all of our squares. So we're going to set all this aside, and we're going to be using the new birthday cake punch. Very fun. Look at this. So we're going to need 3 of the cake punch, and we're going to be doing it out of this, and then we're going to fussy cut. And if you know what fussy cut is, just with our scissors, I'll show you how to do one. Cutting 3 of these. So we're just going to come to the bottom of the paper here. I'm going to make sure that it's in here. And look how fun that is. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we got our 3 birthday cakes that we need. Now we're going to flip it over, and you're just going to pick out 5 cupcakes that you like. And I just mixed up the color. So all I did is we'll start, say, right here. You can leave a little bit of white around it if you like that look, because we're going to be using it kind of like a sticker. Okay, and let's do another one. Let's do this one. So just, there's actually like 3 different cupcakes on here, so kind of just go through it and just pick out the ones you like, because they're going to be going on those blue squares. Okay, 2. And I like this one. I am leaving a little bit of white around it. Some of our stickers that Creative Memories makes does have white around it, and I feel like sometimes it pops a little bit more when it has the white. Let's do this one again. It's a little bit smaller cupcake. They're not all exactly the same size, so that's kind of nice that if we're going to put 2 of them together, that they'll be a little different. And which one do we not have? We don't have the... Let's do this one again. This big blue one. Okay, so all you're doing is you're just fussy cutting around 5 of them, leaving a little bit of white if you like that. Okay, and we'll just get rid of all these leftovers which we do not need. And we're going to start putting our pages together. So put those aside, put our squares aside, and let's grab our sheets. So you can use either side you want. You can put blue over here, orange over here, really doesn't matter. We're going to be putting these on the outside edges, the 5x12s. So grab your adhesive and let's stick those down. If you like the orange side better, go ahead and put that side down. You always have that option. Let's put this straight on here. So just like that. And hey, stop what you're doing and like this video. Hit that little like button, that really helps me. And if you don't subscribe, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the fast and fun ideas that we have. So I'm putting this little tiny 1/2 inch strip. It's going to go right here on the edge, just to make that pop a little bit more. Okay. This is a fast and fun page today. And there we go. So we're using the mats from the Artsy Add-On. So they're great because they're already done for you. And some of them have words on them. And it comes with 12, which is really nice. It's just about enough to do all your pages. And they can be cut up. These could be cut in half. Some of them are tags. This one's Spanish on that side, so I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to push these up to the top, and I'm going to push these down to the bottom because we're going to do a little fun thing right there. Let's go ahead and add our picture boxes over here. Now, when you're putting this on, you can either put it where all the diagonals are going the same way, or you can mix one up, okay? That's whatever you like. That's a personal preference thing. But we're going to be able, these are 3x3. Remember, we just cut these. And we are going to be able to put like a 2.5 by 2.5 picture in there. So once we get our mats out and we get them laid out, let's go ahead and stick those down. And you could journal in this. This could be the title. This could be whoever's birthday it is if you wanted. I'm going to put a picture on it today. And pop that in there. We're going to do the same thing on this end. This one is fun with the polka dots. Look how fun that is. And trying to keep them just about the same as they are on the other side. And now we are ready to put these fun little squares on too. So we're going to put those on. Let's go ahead and put the outer ones on so they're not moving. Now I put these about 1 inch from the bottom. And when you're trying to center something, sometimes it's easier to put the top one on and then the bottom one on. Then it's easier to kind of eyeball it too. And this one's going to kind of go in the middle of the 6. So I'm putting that about 1 inch from the top. There's 1 inch. And then we'll put this one on. And the center of it's kind of going at 6, but you can kind of eyeball it there too. If you are the type of person who wants to get your ruler out and measure that if you want. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. About 1 inch from the bottom. It's about a 1/2 inch from each side. And the same here. Hope you're enjoying the Savvy Scrapbookers videos. Let us know in the comments how you are liking them. Oops, that's a little bit too far over. Let's take it over here a little bit. That is the good thing about repo. So you can pick it right back up and move it. Okay. Perfect. Now we're going to do the same thing with these little squares. We're going to put 3 here and 3 here. Now since I've got the lines going one way, I'm just going to kind of keep that all going the same. And it's kind of centered in this space because we're going to put those fun things that we punched and cut out. I think that's just about right. And I'm going to go over here and put this on. And the last one. Now you can put it where the diagonals are going a different way or the same way. I don't know. I think I kind of like it the same way. Although part of it's going to be covered, but then I got to move this one. That one's a little too high. Drop that one just a smidge. Okay, let's do the same thing. Now you could put these like cattywampus if you want. That's totally another option for you. So when you're doing my pages, do them the way you like it. Okay, then this time we're going to make sure that our lines are all going the same direction. We're going to get our pictures on. And our last one. There we go. Okay, we're going to come back and put our little cakes on here. So flip them over, and if you've ever needed repo in your life, you're going to need it for these. Look how easy that goes on. You don't have to worry about glue pins and getting all messy. And we're going to put one right here in the center up here. And we're going to come down here and we're going to put a couple more. Let's put one here. And one in that first space. Okay, then we're going to come in and put our cupcakes. So let's put 2 different color cupcakes down here. This one, and let's do a blue one. And we're going to put the other 2 cupcakes. Let's bring this back down so you can see. If you wanted to put these on with foam squares, that would be kind of cool too. Always an option. Let's see. I don't like that little pointed edge on that. Let me just take that off. That looks better. Let's put one here. And let's put a double one over there. And one more. Now we have our pictures to put on, and then we have our artsy add-ons to put on. So let's put our pictures on next. I am doing pictures I do themes at my retreats, and it was 2016 actually that we did a birthday theme, and I'm catching up on those albums. So this was a few girls that were there. We got our group shot here. We were out, we did our retreats at Cedar Lake, and we have the lake behind us. It was a cold day that day. We ran outside. It was February here, and it was cold. And the theme was Party Like It's Your Birthday. And so let's put that on there. It's always nice to have the title on. So let's add that there. Now you could put something else here if you need to. Because these are 4.5 by 6.5. You could actually put a 4 by 6 photo there. I'm going to leave that on there. And I found this picture of our beloved Sue Keating. She was there. We lost her this year, and little honor of her on her page. She was a funny gal. Loved her. And my crazy niece, we got her there. I just grabbed a few pictures that could be cut to 2.5 by 2.5. Petra and Linda. We got Kimberly. And let's put that then here. And then we've got a couple left that we're gonna put our little artsy add-ons. So I've got this, look how fun that is. It's got like the little Twizzler peppermint candies. We're gonna put that down here. So let's put this on, and I think I am gonna use a little foam square just on a couple of things. Let's do a sweet on top of that. And the artsy add-ons, just in case you don't know, they already do the sticker clusters for you. So you can do it exactly like they show you, or you can get creative and do it yourself. But these are fun little artsy add-ons. I'm gonna put that off there. And we're gonna do another little cluster here because we were sharing them. There's 6 clusters, and so each of us got 2. And it looks like I need a little bit more adhesive on that. That's better. Okay, so let's do this in the background. And I think I'm gonna pop my balloon up. So let's do this. And let's grab some foam squares. And if you're watching this video and it's still winter time, double check on our site and see if we've still got the thin foam squares. I'm using the thicker ones, but not everybody loves the thick foam squares, and right now we have some circles and some square thinner foam squares. So birthday wishes, and we're going to put this little star in, and we are almost done. Here we go. Fun pages, fun, quick. Make sure you hop on over to Donna and Nicole's page, and that way you can do all 6 pages. Happy scrapbooking.